All right, so what we're going to look at this morning is putting a threaded hole in a piece like I have here. I've already done one. I want you to see how it went in. Some of y'all have already fooled with this. And this is the thread. It's not an exact thread, and you get a little notice about that once you do that, but it's close enough. Like it could be, this is got a flat top and a flat bottom to this thread right here. We can change that, but right now we're just going to take the default on that type of thing. We can also create our own thread form and put it in there. But for right now, let's look at this one. So the first thing I did was created this shape right here, extruded it up. Then I came back in and I put in a sketch for the tap drill. Okay, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then I came back in and I threaded it. So when we go to put in a threaded hole, what I want you to use is the hole wizard up here. And we're going to start with the hole wizard and make a hole because it will automatically choose the tap size for us. If we want a 1/2 inch hole, it's got to be drilled smaller so there's room for the threads. So this hole wizard will set that up for you, and then we'll come back in and we'll put the threads into the hole. So let's start with the hole wizard, and we're going to tell it that we want to build a hole through the body of this piece right here. And I've set it up as ANSI inch. I want to do a tap drill size. I wanted to figure out what size it needs. Here's my finished hole right here, 1/2 inch, 13 threads per inch. You can change all that up if you want, but I'm just going to take the 1/2 inch, 13 threads per inch. Okay, and I'm going to put the hole through all. The next thing is the position of the hole. So I'm going to say I want it on this surface, and then I need to smart dimension from the edge to the center. And I messed that up. So let's try that again. From the edge to the center. I gotta have that dot going right there. Center hole. Let's make that 0.75 in. Okay. And then from the edge to the center, this is going to give the distance off the back wall. I'm going to make that 0.5. All right. So my dimensions are correct. All right. Position is correct. Going back to the type. All right. There's the hole. It's set up for a 1/2 inch, 13 threads. It's smaller than it needs to be because we're going to thread it. And there it is. Okay. Then we come into hole wizard and thread. And it says this is not an exact thread detail. That's okay. All right. First thing is it wants the location of the thread here. Okay. And then it wants to know the end condition. I could go all the way through or up to maybe a surface down here if I wanted to pick it like that. But I wanted my threads just to go down for 1 inch. So I went blind 1 inch. All right. The type is an inch and it's a tap. It's a 513. It's a right-handed thread. It's a wireframe preview. This degree angle is all about where the thread starts cutting. Okay, if I turn that 90 degrees, then it's going to start cutting here, or 180 degrees, it's going to start cutting here. In this case, it really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put it there like that, and I'm going to take that. And there's my thread. So let's look at that in a sectional view. Here's the first one that I did, and here's the second one. Threads look good. They are a 1/2 inch deep. And you're done on that.